Okay guys, welcome to your fitness and yoga combo class. We are going to start off with a little bit of yoga, a little bit of movement, warm up, and then we're going to do some fitness. So in the fitness class today we have 3 rounds, 5 exercises in each round. We're going to do a core round, an upper body round, and a lower body round. The intervals will be 40 seconds work, 15 seconds rest. I have 2 sets of dumbbells. I have 3s and 5s today, but you could go a little bit lighter, a little bit heavier. For sure, a little bit heavier for the lower body, but use what you have. And yeah, if you're not already sitting, have a seat, and we will get started with a little bit of yoga. So sitting up nice and tall, gang, in a comfortable seated position of your choice. Hands can fall to your knees or thighs so that your shoulders can relax. Let's take a few big breaths right here. Okay, still sitting up nice and tall. Let's let an ear fall over to a shoulder. Okay, we can bring our hand, our opposite hand, off to one side here, if that feels good. All right, nice job. Head comes back up. You can bring your hand back. Same thing, other side. We'll let our ear fall over to our shoulder, and then option to bring that other hand off to one side. Good, let's bring our head back up. We can bring our hand back. Let's roll those shoulders out a couple of times. Amazing. All right, you can bring your shoulders back down. We're gonna reach one hand out now, thumb up. We'll cross our arm over in front of our body, but we'll try not to twist just yet. Okay, a couple more big breaths right here. And then we're going to guide this hand right down to your knee, and then we'll move into the twist. You can bring your other hand behind you. All right, good job. Let's come back to center. Same thing on the other side. So let's reach our hand out first, thumb up to the sky. We'll cross it over our body. Awesome. Let's guide that hand down to our knee and then move into the twist. All right, good job. Let's turn back to center. Stretch your legs out, give them a little wiggle or a shake, it'll probably feel good. We're gonna do a little bit of forward folding next. So with your legs stretched out nice and long, let's take one foot underneath our knee, and then we'll sit up nice and tall. We can bring our hands up overhead, and we'll fold forward. All right, let's sit back up. Stretch your leg out. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. When you're ready, let's reach our hands up and then fold forward. Alright, good job. Let's start to sit back up, gang. Stretch those legs out, a little wiggle or shake. And we're gonna flip over to our hands and knees. It's time to flip. Excuse me. Alright. So with your hands under your shoulders and your knees under your hips, let's take a big breath in, reach your belly down and look up. We'll do the opposite as we exhale, rounding our spine. Tuck your chin into your chest. All right. Good work, you guys. Come back to your starting position. I think you know where we're headed next. We're gonna reach one leg back behind us. We're gonna reach the other hand forward. We're gonna try our best to find a little bit of balance here. Five more seconds. All right, bring your hand down and your knee. We're going to try the same thing on the other side, okay? All right, guys, 5, 4, 3, 2, hand comes down and then your knee, nice job. Reach back with your bum into a child's pose. Reach those hands forward. Nice big stretch through your chest. All right, guys. On your next big inhale, we're gonna rise up onto our knees. So we're coming up, big inhale, reach your hands up overhead. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. Breathe in, reach your belly down, look up. And then push back into your child's pose. Let's stay here. And we'll get ready to rise back up. Breathe in. Hands reach out and up. We'll bring our hands back down to the ground as we breathe out. Breathe in, belly down, look up. And exhale, child's pose. Okay guys, let's do it again. Rise up, big inhale. Hands back down, breathe out. Inhale, belly down, look up. And exhale, push back. All right, gang. It's time for us to find our first down dog. We're gonna do a few sun salutations. Okay, so let's find our down dog first. Pedal out those feet. Big inhale as you look forward. Let's exhale. Walk our feet up towards our hands here. Okay, we're gonna come up halfway and fold. Nice big inhale brings us all the way back up. And now we're gonna breathe out and dive forward all the way down. Halfway lift. Bring your hands down to the mat. We're gonna step back to plank. Okay, and right away, if you like, you can drop down to your knees. We're gonna lower all the way down to the mat. Lift your chest. And then find your downward facing dog again. Let's look forward. Step your feet towards your hands. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, hands reach all the way up overhead. And exhale, let's dive forward, forward fold. Halfway lift. And exhale. Plant your hands on the mat. Let's step back to plank. Remember, you can drop right down to your knees if you like. And then we'll lower down to the mat. Untuck your toes. Breathe in, lift your heart. And then find your down dog. All right, guys, this time we're gonna look forward, walk our feet to our hands. We'll come up halfway, lift, and let it go. Let's come all the way up. Bring our hands to our sides. Okay, we're gonna find a lunge next. So step back with your left foot. We're gonna keep our right foot forward for now. Okay, try and catch your back heel up off the ground. Let's reach our hands up overhead. Okay, good job, guys. We're gonna try a standing split. Ah! Don't freak out, don't worry. We're gonna bring our hands down to the ground like this. And then what we're gonna try and do is bring our back foot up off the ground. Okay, that's all you gotta do. Okay, and then all we have to do is bring our feet together on the floor, forward fold. We'll come up halfway lift. Fold back down. And then come all the way up, hands reach up. And then we'll bring them back down to our sides. Let's find our lunge on the other leg. So this time we'll keep our left foot forward. And bring your hands up overhead. Okay guys, good work. Let's bring our hands down to the ground. Okay, you can even take a couple of baby hops until you're ready to bring that foot up off the mat. Okay, good job. Let's bring that foot back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And come all the way up, big inhale. Nice work, guys. We're not quite done. We want to do a warrior two next. So big step back with your left foot, right foot forward again. And then we're gonna turn on that back foot, heel to arch alignment. Hands up, gazing over the middle finger of our right hand. Try to get your shoulders away from your ears, big breaths. Okay guys, take another big breath in and windmill down. Okay, so we're gonna frame our foot, step back to plank. We're gonna move through a little sun salutation. Lower down. Big breath in as you lift your chest up off the ground. And let that go. Press up and back to downward facing dog. Okay, let's look forward. Walk your feet to your hands. Take a big breath in. And exhale, fold forward. Big inhale as your hands come up overhead. And exhale your hands to your sides. We're gonna do that same thing on the other side. So left foot stays forward. And we'll find our warrior two pose on the other side. Okay, we're just gonna hold it here. We're gonna try and hold it for almost 30 seconds. So take lots of big, steady, strong breaths here. Almost there, guys. Okay, let's take another big breath in and then windmill down, frame that foot and step back to plank. Okay, we can lower down to the mat. Breathe in. And let that go. And make our way back up, downward facing dog. Okay guys, big breath in, look forward. And then start to walk your feet to your hands. We'll come up halfway. Exhale, let's fold. All the way up. And hands back down to your sides. You can give your arms and legs a little shake. That's it for the yoga portion of class. So get ready guys, grab those dumbbells. We're gonna get ready for fitness here in just a sec. Okay guys, it's time to get ready for the fitness portion of class. So we have 3 rounds. Okay, we have a core round, an upper body round, and a lower body round. Make sure you got a nice selection of dumbbells nearby. So if you want to switch weights, you can. But remember, you can always take breaks if you need to. Intervals will be 40 seconds work, 15 seconds rest for each round. And the first round is a core round. We're going to make our way down to the ground. Now, I will show you how to do this first one right now. And then the rest of them I'm going to show you as we go. So the first exercise, you're going to grab your dumbbells. Okay, we're going to lie down like this. Both your hands and feet are going to be up into the sky. And then we're going to separate them. Now you can separate them a little bit, or you can separate them a lot, but you have to keep your hands and feet off the ground. Okay, so that's the exercise. If you want, you can even just hold one dumbbell in your hand like this. Okay, it's up to you. But we're gonna get started, and I'll tell you the rest of the exercises in between. So when you guys take your breaks, I'm gonna show you the next exercise. So get ready, guys. We're starting in 4, 3, 2. Okay, both hands and feet are up in the air, and then we separate them. Okay, exhale as you come up. Inhale, finding that length. So you have 5 core exercises, 5 upper body exercises, and 5 lower body exercises with a break between each one. Good. All right guys, so exercise 2, sit up. Okay, we're gonna grab onto the back of our legs and lean back. Then you're gonna let go. You have your dumbbells, Okay, you're gonna reach over, tap a dumbbell. Okay, time is on. Tap on the other side. Tap, tap. Little exhale. Breathe out every time you turn. Take breaks when you need to, but good news, guys, we're already past the halfway mark. Good. You guys take a break. Next exercise looks like this. It's a bicycle crunch. You know this one? Okay, option 1, with your feet on the ground. Option 2, feet off the ground. 2, 1, let's get started. Wow, guys, I'm really feeling this. How about you? Oh my God, we're not even halfway. The struggle is real. 15 seconds. We have 2 more core exercises, but from a different position. We're gonna flip over to plank in 7 seconds. Oh. All right, guys, come on over and flip. Let me show you what we're doing next. It's called the plank pull through. So you're gonna take 1 dumbbell. You're gonna be up like this, pull it through. Okay, to the other side. You can do it from your knees if you want to, but let's get started. So either here or way up here. We have 1 more core exercise after this. It's the plank and row. So we'll be in the same position, but we'll have a dumbbell in each hand. And the next one you can do from your knees too, if you need to. We have 15 seconds left. All right, good work. Okay guys, last one looks like this. Now remember, you can do it like this. Okay, or you can do it with your knees off the ground. If you're doing it with your knees off the ground, make sure your feet are wide. Stop. 10 seconds. Woo! All right, so we're just taking a quick break. I just want to check something here. Thank you. Okay. All right, guys, so the next round is upper body round. So it's time to come on up and stand. Okay, so we have, I'll show you the first exercise and then I'll explain as we go. So the first one is a row to a curl. Okay, so we're gonna stand up nice and tall, so it's an up row. So we're gonna take the dumbbells and row them up kind of underneath our chin, okay? We're gonna come down, turn, and do a bicep curl. We'll come back down, turn, row. Alrighty, let's waste no more time. It's time to get started. Here we go. Time is on. Row, curl. Good job. Halfway. Each time you do the hard part, exhale, so breathe out, breathe out, breathe out, breathe out. Almost there. Okay, good job. You guys take a break. The next one, there's 2 parts again. We're gonna row up and then we're gonna fly out. Okay, so I'm gonna show you that from the side too. We row and then fly. Okay, let's get started. Time is on. Remember, you can take breaks at any time if you need to. You can grab a lighter or heavier weight if you need to. We're always going to breathe on the hard part, so anytime your arms are moving up. Okay, so on the row, on the fly. 10 seconds. Good. Okay guys, take a break. Next one I'll show you looks like this. One hand's gonna come out straight. At the same time, other hand's gonna come out to the side. So it looks like this. When we come down, do the other side. Okay, let's get started. So one arm out, one arm to the side, one arm out to the side. This takes a little brain power. You know, it's like rubbing your head and stomach at the same time, or whatever that little trick is. Tapping your head, rubbing your stomach. We have some tricep work next. 10 seconds. Good. All right guys, so the next one, we're gonna bend our knees a little bit, then we're gonna bend forward a little bit, but nice long back. Bend those elbows and then straighten your arms behind you, okay? That's the next exercise. We'll start in 3, 2, 1. Good job. We're past the halfway mark. So the hard part for this one is still when we're lifting our arms. So we're kicking back behind us. Breathe out. We've got about 10 seconds left. And one more upper body exercise. Good, guys. All right. So the next one, okay, we go like this. We're gonna press up overhead. We're gonna bring our hands down to here. Okay, I'm gonna show you what it looks like from the side. We're only gonna come to here, come back up, press, okay? Time on, so we press, little rotation, press up. Make sure your dumbbells aren't too heavy. Okay, you can put your dumbbells down and still do this. We have our lower body round next, guys, and then it's back to some yoga. Good work. Okay, just 10 seconds left here. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, good job. So we have our lower body round next. I know we can do this. Just remember, you might want something a little bit heavier for your lower body, but use what you have. Excuse me. First exercise I'll show you, and just like the others, I'll explain as we go. So hands by your sides, okay? You have dumbbells in your hands. We're gonna sit down into an imaginary chair, stand back up. Pretty straightforward. Get ready to get started. 4, 3, 2, 1. So the hard part, guys, is when we're standing up. So we're gonna breathe out as we stand. Great Good job, almost there. Good. Okay guys, get into a lunge position for your next exercise. We're gonna take the dumbbell, we're gonna pass it underneath our leg to our other hand, and then we're gonna pass it back. 3, 2, 1. So we bend our knees, pass underneath, stand up, and up. Good job. 15 seconds left. And we're gonna do the same thing on the other leg. Woo! Take a break. Okay, other leg is next. Woo-hee. 4, 3. All right, let's go. Good job, guys. We're at that 15-second mark again. We have 2 more lower body exercises. Woo! All right, next one. Looks like this. You're gonna hold the dumbbells right here. We're gonna sit down into our squat. When you stand up, you're gonna turn just a little bit and press with one hand, okay? Then we're gonna do the other side. So we sit down, press, down and press. Good job. There's one more lower body exercise after this. 8 seconds, stay with me. Good. All right guys, so the next one, you're gonna hold your dumbbells, the heaviest ones you have. We're gonna do this. We're gonna sit down, do a little pulse, stand up. Okay, let's get it done. Sit down, little pulse, stand up. Good job, guys. All right, put those dumbbells down. Maybe you want to give yourself a little round of applause. Good job. Fitness portion of class is done. We're gonna do some more yoga. Okay, it's time to do a little bit more yoga. So we're gonna slow things down, do some deeper stretching. Now we're gonna stretch out our quads, our big thigh muscles. If you wanna use something for balance, guys, go right ahead. We're gonna grab onto a foot if we can, and see if we can feel a nice stretch here in our big thigh muscle. Okay, very nice and easy, let that go. And let's switch. Same thing on the other side. If this doesn't feel good for your knees, guys, you do not have to do it. now let it go. Shake out those legs. We're gonna take our hands behind our back, interlace them, and then see if you can stretch your arms down towards the ground as much as possible. Okay, so this is gonna feel different for everyone. You might not even be able to do this, and if you can't, it's okay. You can kind of just follow along and just bring your hands to your hips like so. So what the rest of us will do is bend our knees and then start to hinge forward and then bring our hands up off our bum as high into the sky as we can go. You can start to fold forward a little bit more. Okay, and then kind of whatever feels good, gang. Big breaths. And then one more big inhale brings us all the way back up. And then we're gonna let go of those arms. Shake them out. Okay, bring your right foot forward and your left foot back. Okay, both legs we're gonna bring straight. Turn your hips forward and then hinge forward over that leg. You can bring your hands to your thigh, to your shin, or if you can reach, you can bring your hands to the floor. You should feel a nice stretch to the back of your front leg. Okay, nice job, guys. Let's bend our knee, step forward, and then step back with your other foot. It's the same thing on the other side. So what we're looking for is a nice big stretch to the back of that front leg. So wiggle around until you find that. Guys, we're going to bend into that knee, step forward again, good job. Let's breathe in, halfway lift, and then fold. We're going to take a big inhale, hands come all the way back up, right up overhead. We're going to grab onto our wrist and reach up, and then over to one side. Okay, breathe in, come on back up. Let's switch the grip, reach up, and over to your other side. Okay, come on back up, good job. Bring your hands to your sides. We're gonna spread our feet apart, okay? We might have to adjust our feet as we go down. We're gonna do a low squat. So start to sit right down, bring your hands to the mat, and I keep lowering your bum until you can't lower your bum anymore, okay? So you might be way up here, that's fine. We're gonna try to bring our elbows to the insides of our knees. Even if your heels are lifted up a little bit, that's okay too. Just do your best. And remember that you can play around with the position of your feet. So if they want to be closer together or further apart, that's okay. Just another couple big breaths here, gang. All right, let's start to bring our hands down to the ground. You're going to kind of roll forward, straighten those legs out. We're in a wide leg forward fold here now, and it might feel good just to kind of shift your weight into one side and then the other, kind of wiggling your hips around. Might feel good. Okay, and then what we'll do, guys, is take just one hand right underneath our forehead. Okay, we're going to do a twist. We're going to reach our other hand up into the sky. Good, let's take that hand down. We're going to do the exact same thing, other side. Good, let's bring that hand down. All right, gang. Bring your hands to your legs, to your shins or your thighs. Take a big breath in, stay here. Okay, the next time you breathe in, come all the way up. All right, now let's just bring our feet, wiggle them closer together. We're gonna just sit down, okay? Come on down to sit. You can cross your legs because we're gonna do our square pose next. So it doesn't really matter which leg is in front, but we've done this before lots of times. We're gonna walk our feet away from our body bit and then take our hands to our knees, push them together, okay? We're going to fold forward, so let's start to do that. Now what you're looking for is a stretch on the outside of your hips, okay? So whatever leg is in front, you'll probably feel it a little bit more on that side. Let's take a couple big breaths right here. All right, come on back up to sit. Okay, whatever leg is in front, okay, you're gonna stretch that leg off to the side. So we might have different legs stretched out. That's okay, it doesn't matter because we're gonna do both. So take your hand to the inside of your leg, open up your chest, slide down, and then bring that other hand up and over for a nice big stretch down your side. Good, let's take a big breath in. We're coming back up to sit. Okay, so we're gonna switch legs. So we wanna take the other leg out, cross for our square pose. So remember guys, walk your feet away from your body, press your knees together so that your feet, your heels, are just about underneath your knees. From here, we'll fold forward. All right, guys, come on back up to sit. Let's stretch just whatever leg's in front. We're gonna bring out to the side. And get ready for that lateral flexion. So hand in, slide down, reach that other hand up and over. Okay, big breath in as you come on up. Stretch your other leg out. We're gonna get it to our inner thighs next, you guys. So it doesn't matter how far apart your legs are, but our hands, we're gonna bring forward in front of us. Now you can stay straight up like this, Or you can start to fold forward. Definitely okay if your knees are a little bit bent. Okay guys, time to come on back up to sit. Let's take our legs back into center. Give them a little wiggle or shake if that feels nice. And then we'll take one leg in towards our chest and then up and over as we set up for a twist. So here we are sitting tall, breathe in, hands up. And on your exhale, let's use that hand to hug our knee and twist. All right, let's turn back to center. You can stretch that leg out. We're gonna do, of course, the same thing on the other side, guys. Pull that knee in, cross it up and over. Take a big breath in and exhale to twist. All right guys, good job. Let's turn back to center, stretch that leg out. Give your legs a little wiggle or shake. We are going to make our way right down to our mats next. Our favorite little butterfly pose is next on the list. So once you get down there, bring your feet together, let your knees fall out to either side, and just relax. Take a couple of big breaths. You can do whatever you like with your hands. is if you're ready to stretch your legs out for Shavasana, you can do that. Taking up as much space as you like. Guys, you can take a couple of big inhales and exhales right here. Maybe you want to start wiggling your fingers and your toes. And then it might feel good to stretch your hands up overhead. And then maybe reaching from side to side. And then we can start to hug our knees into our chest. Make a small ball and maybe rock from side to side if that feels good. Nice job, guys. Let's roll over to one side into the fetal pose for a couple of big breaths before we make our way back up to sit. Let's make our way back up to sit, gang. We can find a seated position, nice and tall on our mats. Just like we started, okay? Bring your hands to your knees or thighs. Let's sit tall and close our eyes. All right, let's bring our hands together in front of our heart. We'll take another big inhale through our nose, and then we'll bow our head to our heart. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you again soon.